Microsoft's on track to open at a record high, a market cap above $1 trillion. Quarterly results beat expectations on cloud strength. Here's Nadella on last night's conference call.
Our commercial cloud business is the largest in the world, surpassing $38 billion in revenue for the year, with gross margin expanding to 63%. I'm proud of what we have accomplished over the last 12 months, and I'm energized by the tremendous opportunity ahead. Every day, we work alongside our customers to help them build their own digital capability, creating new businesses with them, innovating with them, and earning their trust.
Cloud's a third of revenue, and after AT&T, they've had quite the week.
Yeah, I did something I never do. I listened to that conference call probably around 11:30 last night, and I shot him an email. Subject line, bravo. Then I'm out of superlatives. Well done. Jim, I don't know what to say. This is a gigantic company. It deserves to be, if there's $1 trillion company, it deserves. There wasn't, and you've got this Amy Hood. She's been the CFO. She's one of the best CFOs in the world, maybe the best. Now that Kyle Tomei's retired from Home Depot, but people have to listen to this. This man is a unassuming, humble man who has taken a company that was once great, turned it around, and is a powerhouse. Andy Jassy, Amazon Web Services, probably listening, and he's fabulous, too. We have some executives in this country that if we don't start realizing they are the people who are driving forces, doing things that are amazing. Look, I know Washington wants to break up some of these. They should bring Satya in, because you will hear how great America is.
Well, one of the names they're not talking about very often any longer, of course, is Microsoft. It does not get lumped in, even though it is the largest and is now resurgent back to being the largest company, right, and therefore the largest technology company in terms of its market cap. It's not included, obviously, in any discussion about regulatory or antitrust, having dealt with that 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Now it's just all about cloud. That's what it's about. And to your point, I mean, he pivoted the company to focus on this 5 years ago, whatever it was at this point. And the growth rate is just astounding.
Well, there's a moment in the call where to find anything wrong with this quarter is ridiculous, where the analyst says, do you really want to still be in gaming? Xbox? And he goes, we have the greatest gaming platform in the world. We have the most gamers in the world. Gaming is the future. And I'm thinking, LinkedIn, oh my, was that brilliant. Gaming, brilliant. 360, the Office 360. I have a PC that is an Office 360. Tim Cook holds your ears. It is a darn good PC. And you sit there and you say, this is a corporate PC, it's not what I selected, but you sit there and you say, did they miss on anything? Nothing. And I am in awe of what this man has done. I remember when he said $18 billion for cloud, and I was critical. I said, I'd met him, he's wearing the black T-shirt. I, of course, was wearing the trademark Brioni. And just did that for David, because it's worth more than David. And I'm listening to the man, and he's talking about educating people in second grade. That's what he wants to talk about. STEM. Who is this man?
Well, he certainly came in with the benefit of low expectations. I mean, there's some classic headlines in the Journal the day his position was announced, and people did not think he was going to do much of anything.
I'd say the lowest. I mean, I think he came in, and the big change was that you got to start thinking that the Clippers are going to put together a max players. That was really the change. There's a tone to him that is a tone that you never hear out there, and it's a tone of a level of sweetness. I'm going to use that word, kindness. I mean, he is not.
All right.
Oh,
God.
stop that.
Jesus. It's not the Messiah, for God's sakes. Enough.
Okay.
Right? We're in the world of what have you done for me lately? They're doing great. Now, what are they going to do next quarter?
Or
enough with this.
Or what is it?
Sing-song of praise.
How much can we extrapolate to large cap tech in general? Or is this just a Microsoft?
I thought you could. I think you can lock the PC. He said the data center still got a little too much capacity, so you don't necessarily want to do that. I resent what you just said.
I'm sorry.
I have every right. I have trashed every executive in America. I have every right. I have asked people how they can live with themselves.
I like. What can I tell you? I like it when you trash them better than when you.
It's more fun. It's more fun when you're critical.
What a humanitarian they are.
I mean, you've got a wall of shame, but you don't have a Hall of Fame.
No, I know I have a retired. But I want to ask you something. You ever read that guy Dalai Lama, the short fella? He talks about being happy.
Yeah.
That he changed. He pivoted. Dalai Lama pivoted big.
No, I guess I just have very high expectations. And so when they're met, that's great for chief executives, but I particularly like to focus on when they aren't.
When I met Amy Hood last time, she had a child, and there was a projectile vomit on her corduroy jacket. How's that?
So she's a great mother.
Yes.
Awesome.
And she was great at Goldman. I'm sorry. You know what? I got to go back. I realize I got to go back and be cynical. I can trash. I'm trying to think who I can
not
trash.
Cynical.
Hey, I had Brian Moynihan on. He was really good.
Skeptical, not cynical.
At least, well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to gush. I take it back. He's all right.
To your credit, you have talked about the power of Azure for a very long time. You've been very positive on Microsoft for a long time, and Nadella, and you've been dead right.
I said that he was going to beat the numbers.
And what is amazing is the growth rate at Azure, in all seriousness, is above that of AWS.
That's the point. You're so right. Wow. You are so right. You're going to have a great weekend. I like you.
Oh, no. I don't know what's going on.
I think people have to. I want people to understand how good he is.
Understood. I mean, does it deserve to trade at a richer forward multiple than Alphabet?
Yes. Yes. Plus, there's no that I know of known communists who work at Microsoft. Have you heard Peter Thiel still is not named the known communist sympathizers. He thinks there are some for China. This company. Alphabet has missed quarter after quarter, frankly. There's always one line. And Ruth Porat is someone I've known for years. And I want them to make the quarter, and they have such great firepower. But, they had a cloud initiative that really was not strong. And they let these guys get ahead of them. It's a duopoly now. And even, look, I had Ginny Rometty on with the fellow Donovan from AT&T.
Yeah.
And that was a very good conversation. But literally, a few days later, the big cloud win was Microsoft.
Yeah.
And
Azure, we say cloud 39, Azure 68. It's a crazy number on Azure, even at this late stage.
68 is incredible.
Yeah.
And you're talking, and now law of large numbers has caught up with them too. This is not, it's not early days any longer.
Right, that's why
68% top line growth at Azure is what we're referring to, which is above that of AWS, which obviously is the giant out there as well. And Google's trying to play catch up.
These guys float like
IBM is trying to play.
Well, they float like a butterfly and they sting like a bee. And they are the GOAT right now. Do you know that that's actually trademarked?
But does everybody still get lifted by the enormous movement of?
No, I don't think they can because
commercial opportunity to the cloud.
Well, I think that it's not a share take. Obviously, there's tremendous growth, and Benioff and look, you would get the same story if you went to Narayan at Adobe. You would. Obviously, you get the same story from Andy Jassy. It's just a wholesale change. We're talking about, again, the number you keep hearing about is 20% has moved over. That's the Jim Whitehurst number, who was Red Hat was bought by IBM. But I don't know. I don't want to do the read-through because he said that one thing, which is that there's still a little oversupply in data center. But I think the read-through is that you just hope that Jay Powell doesn't hear it because, wow, these are a lot of businesses use their product. And 365 is very, very strong. When gaming, they're the king of gaming.
They had a tough compare on gaming year over year.
Yes, they did. Yes, but this link, we never talk about LinkedIn. But LinkedIn,
25%.
That was an acquisition that may have been one of the most. Remember, it broke down in February 2016. Waited for it to break down. Then Benioff goes to get it, and then out of nowhere, Satya gets it. Satya, obviously a quiet competitor. You think it's a black T-shirt thing? Maybe. I may wear that this weekend at Aussie Fest. It's supposed to be $99.
You have with a necktie, of course, because I've never seen you without a necktie.
It's going to be hot. Don't wear black.
I already got told that I'm not allowed to wear my trademark suit, which I've never been caught anywhere, including in bed with.
Without?
Yeah, I can't wear. I don't know. It's my armor.
No, I know it is.
Yeah.
It's very nice armor, too.
This is a good one. Look at this. Wow. This is a 200 count.
I have no idea what that
This is a 200.
It's like
butter.
A baby's skin.
It's butter.
It's amazing.
This is. Baby. It's my strength and my confidence.